Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet, the Dallas Cowboys franchise, Cowboys Insider. This is week number 10, and we are going to take a quick look here, a quick review of week 10. And it was a pretty decent game. Really impressed with the Cowboys of how they were pace-wise, I guess you could say, in the game. Dak was pretty much upright for at least majority of the game. He did get one sack on him in that game. Matt Ryan, there you see 331 with 2 touchdowns. He got sacked 6 times, a really rough day for him. There you see 27-32, 84% of his passes were completed, but he just had a hard time for the most part here getting down the field. But when they did, they definitely did take those opportunities, and they did score. As for Prescott, there 253 with 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 62% of his passes were completed. He was 22-35 in that ball game. Now Darren McFadden, there you see 37 carries for 181 yards. He got 4 carries, 4 yards per carry. He had a touchdown. Majority of that yardage came really in the fourth quarter, towards the end of the game there, that you guys didn't see when we had the last 5 minutes or so in the ball game. Just really did a great job there, just milking the clock as much as we possibly could, and just took advantage of the running game that he was a part of. So that really did a great job for he did a really great job for us there, and just a really great game. Just really doing a great job there towards the fourth quarter there, just really running him down and wearing out that defense. But for the most part, I think the pace of the game that they were in this week's game really helped him out, and I think for the most part I would like to see that more and more going to game. Talking to Jason Garrett after the game, he said that was what they was going to do. That was a good pace. There was not any hurry up trying to get down the field or anything like that. Just taking their time and scoring, and that's what really helped out with them for the most part for the victory for the game. So the Cowboys were really happy with the game and how it turned out to be. Of course, there was one play towards the end of the game there. I think I mentioned the whole controversy of Matt Ryan throwing across his body and really just throwing it just up in the air. I really thought that this should have been batted away or maybe even picked off. But somehow, some way, he got the touchdown in there, and they got it. So. But they came up short, and we were able to, like I said, stick with the win, taking those last 5 minutes of the ball game and really run the ball and just take advantage of that. So that was really nice, and so now we can move on here. So we're still undefeated, and we're going to be, I believe now, going into this game, I think week 11, either 9-0 or 10-0, one of the two. But take a look here at the news there. We got a big decision here coming up. Sean Lee possibly maybe coming back here. We actually talked to the medical staff of the Cowboys, and they suggest that he should not come back. And Jason Garrett said the same thing. So he will not. Lee will not come back. He'll be back next week for the Chargers game when they host the Chargers. But for there you see the top players of the week there, and Aaron Rodgers there for NFC offense, Ben Roethlisberger for the AFC offense, and then you see Julius Peppers there for the, or not Julius Peppers, another different Peppers there for the Browns. But for the most part here, there you see our records right now. Yeah, 9-0 going to week 11, and there you see the current standings up to date now. For the most part here, I really, just looking at the game and talking to a lot of the guys in the locker room, they seemed like they were in good spirits, and all agreed that the pace of the game was really, maniacal. They took their time looking down the field, and just getting plays there, and then that's something they're going to work on going into next week when they go ahead and take on the Eagles. Now the Eagles game is going to be a very important game because it is a divisional game, and it's going to be, for the most part, it's not going to be a too there's going to be a lot of defense played in this game for both squads. They know each other quite, they see each other twice a year, and sometimes even in the playoffs. So these two teams, like I said, know a lot about each other, and the history of the rivalry of this game is it's on a high level. So you'll probably see a lot of, at least with the Cowboys, are expecting a lot of blitz packages being thrown at Dak, and also a lot of coverage there, probably a lot of man-to-man there, really to keep Dez in check, and also Cole Beasley and stuff like that. So we'll see how that's going to go all about here coming up here next week. We'll see the game plan here in just a bit, but there you see some of the scores there from this past week's games there in Week 10. Got the Detroit there beating Cleveland there 35-17. Jacksonville still on a winning streak there, going really strong here, looking very, very dominant there in the AFC South. And then you take a look at the rest of the other games, Sunday night games, Patriots, Broncos there. Broncos winning that one, nice, 44-35. And then the Dolphins and Panthers there, 24-7 there. Panthers win that one. So like I said, for the Week 11 game against the Eagles, there you see that cover 6 isn't the most common defense, but we'll have to be ready for it. So we're looking at here, like I said, they're going to be throwing a lot of blitz packages at us, so we're going to have to work on the short game. I think even this week we'll probably end up getting McFadden involved in the passing game there, throwing out of the backfield there for him and getting him some yardage that way, because I really think that they're gonna, with McFadden the way he's been playing, especially last week, having a really great game, they're gonna go ahead and try to, the rushing defense is gonna be amped up along with the passing already. So it's gonna be a tough game here. There's gonna be a lot of knockdowns. The good thing about it is for us on the defensive side, we don't have to worry about LeGarrette Blount there. He's going to be out for 3 weeks there with that knee cartilage tear. So we don't have to worry about that part of the running game there. But they still have Darren Sproles, so Sproles will be an issue for us going into that game. We'll try to see if we can eliminate him quickly. Carson Wentz, what we're going to do on the defensive side there is pretty much do what they're going to do to us. Blitz as much as possible and get on top of Wentz and pressure him as much as we can. So pretty much, I mean, both teams have pretty much had the same identity coming in this game, putting pressure on the defense, stopping the running game, and get and knock out one of their top receivers there. You see Torres Smith off on Jeffries and such. So I mean, pretty much they're mirror images of each other. Offensive and defensive, so it's going to be a really struggle. I don't see a high scoring game. I see a lot of maybe field goal opportunities. Basically whoever has the ball, whoever has the last possession of the ball is going to win the game. So that's what we're going to look into, and that's what we'll be working on during this week, during the practice and whatnot. So Week 11 rivalry game. It's going to be high pressure. It's going to be one of the things that a lot of people are going to be talking about going into this game in both cities, in both Philadelphia and Dallas. And well, this one's going to be in Dallas this time around, and we'll see what we can do. So that 9-0 record going to be on the line here. We could end up losing our first game here. This could, I would tip my hat to him if we do lose this one, but hopefully we'll be able to come out with a victory there. So we'll see what McFadden can do. Like he said last week, he had a really great game there. Didn't get a lot of he wasn't in the end zone that often, but this week we're going to try to set up something where he can, if not get rushing touchdowns, get some passing touchdowns underneath his belt there. So that is it for this week here for the Cowboys Insider. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video, and stay tuned for more Dallas Cowboys franchise here on ESGNet. If you guys enjoy the video, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Dallas Cowboys franchise. Also, follow us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. The links are down below in the description. Check those out and follow those there where you guys get the latest news and events on what's going on here on the channel. And and what's going on in the world of sports gaming and sports in general. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.